Lately, I've been hearing an awful lot about karma. Karma's gonna get you. Watch your back. Karma's coming for you. And even though it's absolutely true that for every action there is a reaction, when we try to use spiritual principles to cause hurt or harm to another, we take ourselves off of the enlightened path and we place ourselves firmly in a negative alleyway. And in that darkness, the only companions that you will have access to are fear and pain. So join me now as we take a look at how we can learn to release negative karma. Welcome, everyone. It's Marsha Martin, the Heart Healer, and here with me today to help us really understand how we can step out of that dark pit of negativity and place ourselves firmly in that high place of love, joy, and peace is Archangel Zadkiel. So let's take a look at a little bit about Archangel Zadkiel so we know who's helping us and what we can expect. First of all, his name means the righteousness of God. He is the angel of freedom, benevolence, and mercy. He's the patron angel of all who forgive. In the Bible, Archangel Zadkiel was the one who prevented Abraham from sacrificing his son Isaac. Archangel Zadkiel will help us explore mercy and forgiveness through the process of surrender, which then leads us to the ultimate gift of freedom. Now we need to understand that surrender does not mean I give up or I am worthless. It is understanding that as long as we are in a position where we are fighting or forcing or pushing against that which would serve our greatest good, we're making things more difficult than it needs to be. So surrender simply means to step into the flow of the greatest good, to let go of your need to be right and to surrender to God's greater wisdom and vision for your life and your life purpose. It helps, or he helps us, or the idea of surrender helps us to accept life as it is. So that, again, it's this stepping in to the flow that already exists instead of insisting that it needs to be a different way. It helps us grow and become more self-assured. Do you ever notice that when you are really, really insisting on having something your way, you feel very rigid. So stepping into the flow of surrender with the help of Archangel Zadkiel just means stepping into the path of least resistance. Unenlightened choices cause us pain. They cause us to experience negativity. Archangel Zadkiel will lead us through the pain into knowledge. And when we know there's a better choice, we are more likely to choose that better way, that better choice. Archangel Zadkiel will help you connect with God, understand the divine principles and laws, and forgive yourself as well as others. Archangel Zadkiel is a path to healing through surrender. When we overcome the ego choice, we overcome fear, doubt, and negative consequences because we have surrendered to God's wisdom. Archangel Zadkiel is on the seventh ray, and his stone is the amethyst. And let us remember always that God is not asking you or forcing you to do it their way because they are tyrannical or needing to be in charge. They are not power-hungry dictators. They are benevolent leaders who want you to experience your greatest good. So if you feel that you're up against a whole lot of negativity in your life, I urge you to let go of needing to be in charge and allowing yourself to step into the flow by using the help of Archangel Zadkiel and all of the other beings in the energetic realm to allow yourself to feel the joy of freedom. So let's take a look at a little more deeper look at what Archangel Zadkiel wants to share with us about releasing negative karma from your life. You can do it the hard way. We always have that option. But I encourage you, instead of fighting so hard to get so little, learn to flow with the unconditional love of God and receive abundance. So now, here's Archangel Zadkiel on how to release negative karma from your life. Dearest hearts, you stand here on the brink of a new era, and you must now choose. Do you continue to support worn-out values that advocate revenge and division? Or are you willing to expand and embrace the energy of cooperation that is now the predominant energy upon your planet? Before you choose, you must understand both what you are releasing and what you are accepting. You must understand that you are not being forced, nor will you be punished. And you must recognize that your refusal to move ahead gracefully and peacefully will not turn the tide or bring back the previous ways, thoughts, or power structure. The groundwork was laid successfully for the entrance of the Aquarian Age. The ascension journey will become more accepted and more predominant, but you still may choose not to be part of this awareness. What you lose is the support of the energetic realm. We are unable to prevent the negative consequences of your choice. When you choose not to ascend, you are forcibly holding yourself in a low vibration. You are restricting yourselves to the vibration of fear, which is an illusion created by your free will choice that excludes the divine and all of its resources. You may believe the darkness you experience is vengeance from the Lord, but it is merely the result of your actions. When you choose to step away from God, you step into the powerlessness generated by fear. You keep yourself removed from assistance. If you choose to ascend, expand, and welcome in this new era, you will not leave challenge behind. You will not be freed from consequences, and you will not suddenly become enlightened. What you will be is firmly encircled by the loving arms of God and able to easily access the help of the energetic realm. The karmic cycle of life, the learning, growing, and expansion is never ending. But when you choose alignment with the divine, you position yourself within the river of receiving that pours forth your highest good. You free yourself from negative consequences or karma as you open to guidance and direction from Source that desires only your highest good. I, Archangel Zadkiel, implore you now to let go of limitations and welcome in the understanding that you and your good are unlimited. There is no need for vengeance and revenge. There's only need for love and acceptance. This is the time to begin accepting all of yourself, not just the parts that feel good or look good. I want you to step into radical forgiveness and acceptance. Forgive yourself for all of the ways and the times that you let yourself down or that you believe you let someone else down. If you're part of my Patreon community, we are going to do a magnificent forgiveness exercise together. But for those of you who are just standing here feeling shameful or feeling guilty or feeling bad, it's time for you to step into forgiveness, to really be clear about who you are and what you want for your life. And I am asking you now to choose love, to choose acceptance, to choose to stay on this ascension journey of enlightenment so that your life is going to feel good. Every part of your life can feel magnificent if you allow it to be so. So please, use the help of Archangel Zadkiel. Step out of resistance, surrender to God, step into the flow of unconditional love, and allow yourself to be made new by forgiving all of the petty little complaints and grievances that you may have been holding against yourself or others. Now is the time to expand. We have so much assistance available. Even though we're still caught up in the throes of this pandemic, now is the time when you can open your heart and receive the energetic assistance of the entire energetic realm that's just waiting for you to say, yes, come in. But if you're going to hold on to your hardened heart, to your complaints and bitterness, there isn't going to be any room for that energetic support to make a change. Let go. Forgive all of that which hasn't worked and isn't working. Make room for the outpouring of love and allow yourself to be lifted high and ride on the glorious wings of Holy Spirit love. You deserve it, and now is your time. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you for sharing, for liking, and for commenting on each one of these videos. Please feel free to subscribe and to join me on my website, marshamartinthehearthealer.com or mmhearthealer.com. I am so honored that you are here with me, and because of you, I have created a lot of free resources on my website and also a way to join my Patreon community to get the teaching and the guidance that you feel that you need, and also an opportunity to work with me individually. Whatever you need, you're going to find it there. So again, I thank you for being here, and I am sending you my deepest gratitude and all my love.